Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Ben. Welcome to another Crunch The Compressor. Today I'm going to be working with the Waves solid-state logic G Bus Compressor. It's one that many of you have already heard. It's one that's really popular, and a lot of people already know what this sounds like. Today we're just going to be in the sandbox. In the Crunch The Compressor, what we do is we take the gain reduction, go to ridiculous levels. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. I've got a little loop going on in the background, and let's try it right now. So default settings, and I'm just going to pop it in. They call these solid state logic SSL The Glue, and I believe what that means is it just gives a nice space for all the sounds, which you can hear right now. So see, I notice everything gets real flat. It's off right now. So when I turn it on, everything's just kind of come alive a little bit. It's definitely a spike in volume right there, but you can still feel what it's doing to the energy of the sound. So let's go ahead and typical settings on SSLs are usually 30 on an attack, fast release, which is a 0.1 on this one, and get some gain reduction going here. You can hear that punchiness coming alive. Definitely sounds pretty good. It's something that a lot of people always put on the 2 bus, and you can hear why. It just brings everything alive. So let's really crank this up now. Typically that's what my people go for, about a 4 dB gain reduction, but let's get this going way more than that. Get everything spanking. Almost hitting about 16 dB gain reduction there. Off. That's pretty cool. Even at that high gain reduction, that sounds pretty good. This SSL compressor doesn't really distort the way a lot of the other compressors I have do, but it still gives you a very nice overall sound of its own kind of coloration. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. Let's pop that to a 4-to-1. Tighten up the attack, 10 milliseconds, 0.3. Wow, you can already hear that spank. Check it out. It's not volume matched, but you can hear it. It's hitting 20 dB on the gain reduction. Probably about as much compression as you can almost get out of this unit. Yeah, it's not even making up the volume for it, so let's back that off slightly. Oh, that sounds good right there. I got a limiter on this, so I'm not going to clip, but be mindful that it might not always volume match too good, so there might be some volume swells here. It's a mad smack right there. I like that. Off. That's pretty cool. I don't even have any EQ on this. This was just a mix down that I did of a loop that I had. Typically I would put an EQ in front of this, but for demonstration purposes, just have the SSL pure on a mix down, so it's not bad. Really brings everything together. Yeah, it's hitting about 15, spiking at 16 dB gain reduction. So 10 to 1 millisecond attack. We'll go to the release and auto. Let's just go some crazy settings here. Let's have fun with this. And this is the Waves Solid State Logic G Bus Compressor. You can hear that snare smacking under these settings. 10 to 1. Play with the release here. That 0.3 sounds good. Crazy. Just everything comes alive in the room. The reverb on that kind of synthy keyboard in the background is coming alive. I have the analog off, which typically is what I do. I think most people do that. It adds a little bit of noise, but I do notice that it also does something to the way it's compressing as well too. So there's a certain way it's reacting when that's engaged, I feel I hear. So yeah, let's check that out right now. So there's something there to it. This is real subtle. So here, let me engage it on and off again. So it's off right now. There's a certain smearing I hear going on, which it honestly isn't too bad sounding. I mean, it could be useful, but my opinion is that all these compressors sound great. It's all in the context. It's super high gain reductions now. We're just having fun with the plugin here. You know, 12, 16 dB gain reduction on a solid state logic isn't typical, but you can always have fun and might come up with something useful. And back off something a little more subtle in this. So let's go back to a 30. Right there is where I might kind of set it. Off. Yeah, just it glues everything together, you know. Definitely a volume swell there, but it still sounds good. So yeah, that's the Waves Solid State Logic G Bus Compressor. I know a lot of you have already heard this one. It's very popular for a good reason, because it sounds great. So go check it out if you haven't checked this out on your 2-bus in a while, I've been dancing around with other plugins, I suggest go back, visit this one again. Definitely can always get good sounds out of this. So thank you all for checking it out. Hope you liked it, and we'll see you again next time.